Hey, Frontline fans, welcome back to Comic Frontline and fans. You're with me, Mike Spider Slayer, bringing you that all-important comic book review so you, the fans, can make a decision what comic books to buy. And fans, today we're going to be talking about the continuation of Death of Wolverine, issue number 3 of 4. Yeah, check out that cover. Look at that foil cover out. It's rainbow glossy, and it's got Kitty Pryde on there and Wolverine's face divided with a sword. So pretty cool cover here. This book is written by Charles Soule, who's done a very wonderful job on this particular series at this point. And the artwork is done by Steve McNiven. The artwork is beautiful. This book has been nothing but a visual treat to look at. I love looking at this book, and I love reading it just as much to see what the story has to offer here. So very well done artwork. I'll show you one page here that stands out for me. This was a great page, and Wolverine and Logan just sitting there in his samurai gear. I thought that was pretty awesome. But what I think about this story was as good as the other issues, and this is the one issue right before Wolverine is supposedly going to die. So at the end of the last issue, you get to see Kitty Pryde go through Death Strike, and you're just like, oh, look at that, Kitty Pryde's right there. So everyone's really excited, and here we get to see that continuation. You get to see that, her hand through Lady Deathstrike, and you get to see this battle immense between these two, and you get to see her phase out of the hand, and the hand explodes, and we're just like, oh yeah, that's awesome. It's freaking Kitty Pryde, taking her to school. And I really enjoyed that part. So the beginning of this series this issue was really well done. You see her inject this regeneration serum in Logan. You get to see him start to heal because it looked like he was probably on his way out, that he was possibly going to die from all the injuries that he sustained in the last couple of battles. So interesting stuff there. You get to see a conversation going on between the two, and it was a little slow at this particular point. And then what happens is all of a sudden you get to see Kitty and Logan share a kiss. And you're like, what? What's going on here? It doesn't seem right. It seems out of character, right? And then the next thing, Logan says, he's like, Kitty, no, we've never been that way. And then you get to see the evil face on Kitty Pryde. And right away, it's not her. And throughout the issue, you wind up reading, and you find out that it's Ogon who actually possesses Kitty Pryde. And they start doing battle against each other, and you find out who's really going after Logan. And his name was the Collector. I forgot his actual name offhand. And let's see if I can find it as I go. But his name was the Collector, and they start doing battle against each other, and he gets all souped up in his gear. And we get to see that he winds up being weakened, Ogon is, because Kitty Pryde winds up trying to phase him out. And he escapes, and Kitty's like, go, he's got to go. And his name is Abraham Cornelius. That's who it was, otherwise known as the Collector, because he collects all these adamantium, all his metal stuff, and all that things like that. So we get to see Logan chase after Ogon, and he takes possession of a different person or a vessel or whatnot. That's what he calls it. We see him follow him in this warehouse, and we wind up seeing the story of what Ogon is trying to do and what he's trying to collect. And he gives him an offering. He tells Wolverine to leave, to go, and he goes, just never show your face anymore. And he's like, I'd rather not go to another vessel. I'm weakened. And he even offers him regeneration serum. And he's like, and I'll leave this vessel alone. He's like, I'll spare his life or whatnot. And Wolverine's like, oh, damn you, and you're like, okay. And then at the end, it just comes, and Wolverine doesn't take the offer. He winds up saying, I'm coming for him, Abraham Cornelius. So I was like, okay. So for me, I thought this issue was good. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, but I just felt that it was very unclimactic going into this final issue. I'm not really familiar of the character that they're presenting to us here, the final character. So maybe that's what drew me down a little bit. I like the whole Kitty Pryde trying to fight off Ogon, but I don't like Yogon actually possessing some random guy and he's sitting there giving him an ultimatum. I'll leave this guy alone, or you can just, I'll leave this guy alone and you can leave and I'll give you some regenerations here. I wish the person that he had possession was of more of value, I guess, in my opinion. Like maybe he was taking over Kitty Pryde and he's like, I'll leave Kitty Pryde alone and blah, blah, blah. I don't know. There was something here that was just really missing for me. Towards the end of the issue. I liked the beginning, but then towards the end, it just wasn't as climactic as I liked it. I loved the first issue. I loved the second issue even more. And then the third issue was kind of just like, okay for me, Overall, though, I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5 stars. I think Charles Soule is doing a wonderful job in telling this story overall. I think the artwork is top-notch quality. I think you're going to get a very good ending to this. Obviously, we're going to see what happens to Wolverine, and I can't wait to see, what action or how he dies or whatever is in store for us. I just hope that, again, the $5 is worth it. For me, I didn't feel that the $5 was really worth it in this particular issue, even though it felt like, I guess there was more pages in here. I don't know, but I didn't feel it was that $5 price point either. I mean, books that are costing $5, they need to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? And to me, this one just quite wasn't perfect enough for me this time around. But, again, I'm going to buy the next one. I bought all 3, and we'll see how issue 4 ends up. So, guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline, and don't forget to check out my own channel, Comic the Corner 2.0. You can check out comicfrontline.com on our website for all kinds of news articles and things like that. And guys, don't forget to check out Comic Related, where you can check out a ton of podcasts, news articles, updated 365 days of the year. So guys, as always, thank you for watching Comic Frontline. Until the next comic book review, this is Mike Spider Slayer signing off. Take care, fans. See you soon. Bye.